Hello, are we good now? Are we capturing audio? Are we good? Are we good? Let's see how bad the latency is on my phone. Why did OBS freaking switch the audio input? For goodness sakes. Anyhow, Deltarune Chapter 3. I've already beaten it, as you can see, but I'm doing another playthrough where I fight all the secret bosses. So, today I'm going to be doing Deltarune Chapter 3's secret boss. Yep, it's a doozy for those of you who know. Those of you who don't, and you don't want to spoil yourselves, well, just get out of here. Or I might delay the stream by another half an hour or so, I don't know. But, yeah. Okay, let me see if I can... Well, we'll see. But, yeah, this is pretty much just my first experiment at starting a stream, so if anyone wants to say anything in chat, if anybody even knows about this stream at all, like, just feel free to say something in chat. I'll see it. I don't know. I may as well get one attempt in because it's a really fun fight and I really like it. So we got starting up Deltarune. As you can see, I got 2 friggin' save files. This one was just my straight up first go through of the game, and this one is using knowledge from the internet to get the eggs and the secret bosses. So as you can see, here we are. We got Suzanne Rousey. We got the Deal Maker on Chris here. We got both the Shadow Mantle and the Devil's Tail. The Shadow Mantle was a pretty interesting chain to get to that. Which, if y'all want to know about how to get that, I'll talk about it in the actual when M1le gets on here, so that he knows when he does the secret bosses. And we also have Rousey with cuteness up. I think that might make him a target more often, but I don't know. But, okay. Now, for those of you who know Deltarune Chapter 3, you're like, wait, what are you doing here? Can you access the secret boss before you get caught by Tenna? And no. This is the very end of the chapter. Like, I've already beaten the Tenna fight in this save file. Because the secret boss is, surprisingly, not that much of a secret. Tenna goes through his whole spiel about Toriel. Y'all know how this goes. Toriel somehow sleeps through this entire thing. And Tenna gets smacked. I have a feeling he's like one hit away from death or something like that with that attack, because dang, bro does not look good. Who the heck are you? Probably a member of the Holiday family, if I were to guess. But they're very good at just not saying stuff and just being kind of spoopy. Tries to do the tractor beam on Toriel. Susie's like, nah, fam, we ain't up with that. Let's beat this mother up. And then Eldritch Horror Beyond Our Comprehension time. This is the secret boss. Now, I know you might be wondering, wait. You fight him no matter what, right? And true, you do. But let's just be honest here. How many people actually beat the fight? I'm doubting anyone does. But thanks to the Shadow Mantle, Susie takes reduced damage from shadow attacks, which, wouldn't you know, is like the only attacks this guy knows how to do. So, all we gotta do is not let anyone die. Because that happened. As you can see, Rousey just got swooned, which means Rousey ain't coming back. Like, bro is not coming back. there is no coming back from that. Okay, it's just not happening. Okay, good thing I defended with Susie on this one, because this one sucks. I hate this attack, and Susie's dead. Okay. There's a reason why people don't often win this fight. Because it just seems completely hopeless, especially that sword attack. That sword attack is absolutely awful. I hate it. Your loss here is all but guaranteed, and yet you persist. If you are so determined to try once more, then shall we hasten? And then you can just continue to try and fight. Technically, you can beat the knight without the Shadow Mantle. But if you're willing to traumatize Chris a bit, the Shadow Mantle helps a lot. As you saw, Susie defending with the Shadow Mantle, the sword attack, each hit only dealt 10 damage. Which is very good, all things considered. Not great because that attack hits you like 30 times, but it's better than freaking nothing. I'm just gonna do attempts until M1le gets back to me. But yeah, just keep an eye on the fight. If y'all have any tips, if any of y'all gamers out there got any tips about what I could be doing better in my attempts here, feel free to say so in chat. I would love to hear suggestions, because this is a tough fight. Like, dang oh dang. I'm not making it out of it. I'm probably not beating this fight today, if I'm being honest. It's that tough a fight. Okay, how did Chris not die? Revive Dust, get everyone back up and onto the easiest attack, probably in the entire fight. Maybe. Probably like a close second to the frickin' suck attack that we saw pretty early on in the fight. But yeah, this fight, this attack. This attack and the slash attack, you could argue for both being the easiest attack in the fight. Not this one though. This attack is tough. It still does a boatload of damage to anyone who gets it. It's a miracle if anybody gets out of that attack alive. And yeah. It's also a miracle if anybody gets out of this attack alive. Because that attack is the pain and suffering. And yeah. So you meet with the same fate. Shall you try once more? Alright, I'm just gonna keep doing attempts. Keep going at it. Keep going at it. I ain't gonna stop. I don't know if you can see my resets and junk. I hope you can. Because I hope you realize just how much I am not stopping. You see, the goal in this fight is to get the knight down to 25%. Just 25%. And it's a W. That's all. You might be thinking, 25%? Why 25%? Well, because the knight's like the main antagonist of the game. You really think we're gonna beat him this close to the start of the game? No, fam. No. That ain't happening. No. Okay, Chris is down. Another thing about this fight that I've noticed is that guys, the Fun Gang, the Lancer Fan Club, does not revive themselves in this fight. Yeah. Okay, M1le just asked for an image real quick for him to make the actual thumbnail to this stream, so it's not just my user profile. I gotta change that to the new user profile M1le made for me. M1le is an amazing artist, guys. He's awesome. Shout out to him. He's my best friend. As you can probably tell if you've been on any of his streams, we're best buds. And alright. That was a pretty good sword attack. That attack is kind of difficult to get sometimes, but there's a harder version later in the fight that is awful. Freak, man. Dang. Alright. Here we go again. Hate that sword attack. Sucks. Always does. Okay, triple defend. Yeah, the goal of this fight is not... You can't pacifist through the night. You can't do it. At least not this time. We might be able to do it in future chapters, like whenever we actually just full-on have at the night. We might be able to pacifist them then. But now, no, we're not able to. You see how much freaking damage this guy does? If y'all don't got the Shadow Mantle, this fight is... You practically have to no-hit it. Like, there are people who've done it, and honestly... They're great. They probably did Jevil first try. They probably beaten frickin' Sans Undertale in challenge runs and stuff. But me, I'm not that much of an what's the word? It's not nut job, because I certainly am a nut job, just maybe not that brand of nut job. Yeah, I think saying not that brand of nut job is the most accurate description. hate that sword attack. Alright, only got hit once. That's alright, I guess. Gotta keep dealing damage to the knight. Angus is funking dead. Alright. Well, now I can use the revive dust. And Ralph is immediately dead again. Of course. Of course he is. He is the swish of the party. He is the boy that must be protected, but I am not good enough at this game to protect him properly. Okay, this is the one where you have to, where it goes in like a big freaking crazy wacky circle. And that did almost all the health I have on CP in one hit, in one attack. Oh, this one. This one's fun. Aren't you having fun, guys? Also, neat little detail. Chris, he doesn't get swooned. Thanks, Joe. Chris doesn't get swooned. He just gets to negative 80. Which means you can actually realistically revive him. Fudge, I'm gonna have to do that. I mean, look, that attack does 80 damage to Chris, but only, like, 10 damage to Susie. Like, it's ridiculous just how much damage this guy deals. And then we have this attack, which has spikes and fun jazz. Alright. This attack. Alright, this version of it. Fudge. Freaking. The arena keeps moving. Fudge. This fight. I mean, just look at it. It's freaking ridiculous. And there are people who do this without the massive damage resistance that the Shadow Mantle gives Susie. Like, props to people who can pull that off. Like, that is just insanely impressive. But, yeah. You see, the thing is with me, though, I'm stupid, and I'm extremely freaking determined. So, I'll win eventually. Eventually. And I'll probably do a stream fighting Chapter 4 Secret Boss, which if you don't know who that is, well, I'm not going to spoil you on who that is until I actually do the fight. But let me just tell you, gameplay-wise, it's a buffed up Undyne, and it's really freaking fun. I found it in my personal non-boss fighty Chapter 4 playthrough, and it was a really fun fight. The very little amount of it I actually did do. I really wish I got Susie some axe upgrades. And everyone swooned. That's great. That's just hunky-dory. Frick. And Rouse is dead already. Fudge. Okay. Revivement Susie. Yeah, I'm assuming all y'all have already seen Miles Deltarune chapters 3 and 4 stuff if you're watching this stream. So we already know that Chris is somehow related to the Knight. So the fact that Chris is kind of getting special treatment by the Knight, nice little foreshadowing of that. Dang. It's a fun fight. I'm gonna say it's a fun fight. It's just tough as nails. Tough as nails, it tells you. You can go from a full party to a completely dead party in half an attack. Or you could just no-hit the first attack like an absolute champion, I guess. I don't... Okay, yeah, it's definitely not worth using them. They do much better to just defend. Extra TP and all that. For Susie to be the main source of damage. Even though it is very easy for Rousey to frickin' die. I also won't be using Rousey's healing all that much. It's just, it's not worth the TP. Dang it. Dead again. The bullets in that attack deal so much freaking damage. Like, even a Shadow Mantle Susie can't handle too many of them. Like, it's freaking insane. But I'm gonna get him. Eventually. Just gotta get him down to 25% HP. Not even down to 0. Which is a mercy of this fight, in all honesty. Like, I only need to get, like, a okay chunk of that HP bar reduced. I wish it would tell me the percentage, but it's all mysterious and stuff, so of course it won't. I'm essentially doing a pacifist run of this game, and now I have to face a boss that you cannot pacifist. Okay, I think for that attack, just staying in the corner and trying not to die is the best option. Rousey might be able to take one hit of not this attack. Maybe if Rousey were Shadow Mantled, but even then, frickin' that attack, it's insane. The swords, they just keep hitting you. They're like the Sans attack, but you actually get like a half a second of immunity frames instead of absolutely none at all. Sheesh, I can't wait for the actual full-on fight with this guy. I hope we can pacifist them and try and get them to join our side, because dang, I would love to have this on my side. It's part of the Lancer fan club. I have a feeling Lancer wouldn't object. He just seems like the kind of guy who would, you know? Okay, everyone's freaking down, and Rousey's the only one left alive, which is rare. Typically, Rousey's the first one to freaking die. Fudge. Well, again, here we go. Just gotta keep nose the grindstone, keep going. Keep pushing on. Can't give up. I've already decided this save, file 1, is going to be the save with all the shadow crystals, all the secret bosses. I ain't giving it up now just because a fight is hard. Jevil was hard when I first fought him, and dang, I freaking stayed up all night to beat him. So, I'll freaking... Well, I'm not going to stay up all night, at least not today. I got work tomorrow, but... Like, if it's a weekend night, I'll freaking stay up all night just to get more attempts in on this guy. Like, bro is not getting any mercy from me, nor do I believe he deserves any. He will get the full "you are going down tonight" treatment when Friday comes. And the only reason why I'm not doing it now is, again, because I have work tomorrow, and yeah, I need to sleep for that. Like I was about to say, if I get hit once, Rousey's dead, and I got hit once, and Rousey's freaking dead. From what I've seen of this fight, if Rousey dies and no one else is dead, Rousey is freaking dead, and we're just gonna have to deal with that fact. Some of the damage he soaked up merely by existing is going to go probably to Susie, because the knight has some... either really likes Chris or really doesn't like Susie. Or any of the rest of the fun game. Just... Well, again, as we've seen in Chapter 4, Chris has something to do with the knight. He's got something. It's a grand conspiracy of some kind. And Susie's down again. Okay, at least I got revivements this time. Dang it. Alright, I'm just gonna take a breather for a second and then go back into it. Yeah, M1le. Sorry, I didn't notice you earlier. I gotta pay attention to this fight. Well, with attacks this intense, it's hard to pay attention to chat and frickin' try and not die in this fight. You know what, I'm gonna use the Revived Dust as a... Yeah, no, that wasn't that wasn't. Yeah, that wasn't going to. I wasn't going to win that one. I used a revivement way too early on Susie. Like, to even have a chance to win this fight, I think I have to get through that first sword attack without having a single party member down. Which, pretty hard to do because the attack's tough. Okay, that's fine. I'll give Susie a Lancer cookie. Chris can handle a couple hits, and it's not like the knight's gonna be hitting anytime soon. Alright. Get first sword attack and Rousey's down. Okay. And Susie's down too. Okay. Alright, that was a nice dodge on that attack. Very clean example of that attack. Alright, so now that y'all have had a chance to digest chapters 3 and 4, what are your thoughts on them? What do you think's gonna happen next in the story? Like, obviously we're gonna get more fights against Titans. Like, that's pretty much a given. Like, if that I'd be surprised if that didn't happen. But what else could happen? Like, in future boss fights. Like, what will future secret bosses be now that, thanks to Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4, we know it's not just people depressed about the fact that their choices don't matter. Yes, Jevil is depressed. In a different way than Spampton is depressed, but probably still depressed. And are we gonna go back to that kind of boss? Are we gonna keep going with this new brand of bosses? Like, and what's the whole deal with Des? Because for those of you who don't know, there is a character named December Holiday. Some theorize they're the knight. Some believe she's the lost girl in the code. If you look in the code of Deltarune, there's a couple of segments where you can kind of look in and see what looks like dialogue from a person. Just a full-on person just in the code. We have no idea who they are currently. Okay. You made a mistake picking a fight with us. Okay, Chris is down. Now would be a fine idea to use their revive dust, I think. Or maybe I spoke a bit too soon because here we go with this. Dang it. Yeah. These attacks are really freaking tough. I implore you, whenever you go play Deltarune Chapter 3, at the very final fight with the knight, try and actually, like, legitimately fight. It's a hard one. Right now, there's no mercy option. I hope there's one added in a future fight with the knight, because I really like the mercy options. I like how Toby Fox's RPGs don't follow the typical RPG pattern of, hey, here's an enemy, go frickin' murder it and destroy its wife and kids' chances of ever having a happy life again. No. Instead, Deltarune and Undertale mostly is like, wait a minute, these people have lives, you know. Okay, here we go. Alright. Yeah. Dang it. I was hoping I'd be able to survive that attack. Dang it. Alright. Fight. It's like a level 1 party fighting a level 100 boss. It effectively is. Like, if you're even able to fight a level 100 boss right at the start of the game, then it's probably gonna be either hard to get to or gonna be a scripted event where the boss isn't supposed to get defeated. Of course, we're gamers who play Deltarune. Don't tell us what is and isn't possible in a video game. We play games made by Toby motherfucking Fox. His games are extremely freaking subversive in a good way. Dang it. Alright. Yeah, once M1le gets back to me with a thumbnail and stuff, is when the actual official, like, announcement for the stream is gonna happen. So, if y'all want to go do something else, I'm probably not gonna beat this fight before that happens. Like, this is mostly just for me to get some practice in, so I'm not looking like an absolute scrub. So feel free to go about, do whatever you need to do. Feel free to come back later with knowing you've gotten done what you need to get done for the day. Yeah, shoot, I shouldn't have used their revive dust there. Oh well, as long as I don't get hit, Rousers will be alive. Which is nice, I'll probably use Spin Cake. Funny how the Spin Cake heals as much health as Rousey currently has. So like, the Spin Cake is like a really freaking awesome item. You messed up picking a fight with us. You're alone. I got Chris and Rousey behind me. And then Rose like that. How am I not dead? I don't know. But I probably will be soon. Whew. Survived that attack. Love how much TP this guy's giving me. Okay. Okay, let's... M1le texted me earlier, said his brother's playing Poppy Playtime, so that's interesting, at least. Ding. Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, another attempt. Jeez. I should really have like an attempt counter or something. Like just a little thing that M1le just... that me, M1le, or you, the chat, will just tick up whenever I die to this guy. Yeah, with that attack. And the knight takes very minimal damage. Like 14 damage from a regular attack from Chris or Susie. Then again, I don't have very good DPS damage per turn anything, so saying something has high defense to me would be like saying a wet paper towel has high defense against a snail. Like, it's not that it has high defense that you ain't strong enough. Touch it. Effectively. Fudge. Okay. Buster. Yep. I about saw that coming. Alright. Back at it again. I like the silence of that scene. Okay, with those holes in its hands, the knight definitely has something to do with Gaster. Okay, I already knew a revivement for Susie, that's not good. This attack too. That's great. Okay. Again, the fact that the knight doesn't even touch Susie. Very suspicious. Even. Oh. Looks like the thumbnail just came in from M1le, so after this attempt, I am going to either restart the stream or just tack it on. Really just depends on what YouTube allows me to do. I'll see. I'll probably get on a call with M1le, stream the fight to him, which M1le, if you're watching, actually, I kind of hope you're not watching right now because I kind of want who the secret boss is to be a bit of a surprise to you. Because I think that'd be cool just to see your reaction. Whew! Close call, that one. Dang it. Okay. Okay, let me just see what I can do here. I don't think I can change the thumbnail, so I'm going to end this stream and then start another stream in about a minute or so. So, yeah, I'll see y'all in a second, a minute, whatever. And, yeah, bye. Studio, detail.